Black Science TV 111, Osei Kufuor, I'm back at y'all again. I'm coming to talk about the military tactics used in low-income neighborhoods. Now, at the Fort Detrick, Maryland, at the Chemical and Biological Warfare Department, they have military lists where they use for military and some they use for public experimentation. The one that they strike from the list, they use it as public experimentation. Now, a year ago, I talked about how the military are setting up artificial animals and putting them into low-income neighborhoods, and they're giving them viruses. So what they do is these animals come through letting off these chemicals, these stray animals. So you might wake up tomorrow and you might see a new animal going around your neighborhood, following you, looking at you. But they are using surveillance, viruses. This is a form of genocide to carry out their agendas in low-income neighborhoods. So not only that, but they have artificial birds that is flying around the neighborhoods with cameras in them. So no longer do you have to look for cameras. To my brothers that's still in this game, I'm letting y'all know, while y'all looking for cameras and looking for the cars to pull up on you, what you need to do is be looking for the artificial things that is masked as nature. The trees, the birds, and even insects smaller than birds. They are using these things as a mask to surveillance what's going on in the projects. This is why they call it the projects. Think about what I'm saying. Because the projects is a project. They are offering low-income assistance for a reason. It is a science to this thing. It is the science of division and to conquer a certain type of energy in that project, because they know that if the protection is not there to cover the feminine energy, which is the valuable piece of the puzzle, then therefore everything is processed and the project can go forward. So y'all need to be careful. This is just a brief video to let you know that they are all over the projects, masking themselves as animals, so you don't know what's artificial and you don't know what's natural now. That's why at one point in time, a lot of the birds was missing. When they say those birds was found in the ocean and all those fish rised up to the sea, at one point in time, they had in the news where the fish rised up. This was artificial fish. This was artificial birds. They did that so to see how the public will respond to it. They even had a case where birds fell out the sky in Alaska. And remember, in Alaska, they have 150 antennas that they use to control the weather for mind manipulation. So when they hit the button, I guess they had some type of malfunction. The birds fell out the sky. And so they had to make it look like, okay, well, there's a virus in this area of Alaska, which made the birds fall. Because if people would have saw, okay, the birds fell out the sky, it would have looked kind of suspicious. So they had to